Hey, is this me? I can't tell.
I have an album review. Babe's in the corner. Babes are on the other side of the camera. You don't see them. Die Hard is Murder, Holy War. You clicked on it. You've been asking me to do it. So I'm going to do it. Don't you hate when you peel the shit off the top that seals the album together and you're left with the gooky shit? You see that stuff? I hate when that happens. Whatever. This is their new album. Follow-up to 2012's Hate. This is on Nuclear Blast Records. Die Hard is Murder has been around for a couple years now, and they're a couple albums in, and Hate was a solid album to me. To me, Die Hard is Murder, out of any deathcore band that I feel has gotten really popular in just the last couple of years, they're one of the best. And it's kind of hard to find a good deathcore band that's kind of newer anymore. You know, usually you end up listening to the same old Whitechapel, Suicide Silence, Carnifex, stuff like that, or some of those bands around that time just have kind of faded away, or some of them have just refused to evolve, like Oceano. Die Hard is Murder, they are very, very much deathcore, but they are very just so in your face and so pissed off and just violent that I feel it works for them. I very much enjoyed Hate. I very much enjoy seeing this band live, and I was very much looking forward to this album. And I think this is a solid album, man. I think it from, Hate, I feel, had more standout songs like Reign of Darkness, stuff like that. But this album, I feel, doesn't have, a ton of really standout songs, but I feel it's more consistent than Hate. I feel it's just, as a whole, is maybe better than Hate, in my opinion. Starting off with Absolute Genocide, that is a solid song, man. There's some real heavy parts on this album. Like a lot of deathcore bands, they just have their parts that are just so damn heavy that you can't even, you just sit there and you just go, that's disgusting. I take the track Coffin Dragger. It's probably my favorite track on this album. It starts off with some thrashiness to it, and it's very fast and energetic, and then it gets to the middle of the song, and god damn, that breakdown is just, it is disgustingly brutal. I absolutely love that. That's one of the best breakdowns I've heard in years. And the thing, too, though, it's not very unique. It's not nothing that you haven't heard. It's just the way they go into it, the way it just happens. It's just like, yes. Holy War is another really good track to me. I like the groove of the verse. I like the drive of that song. That's another really good one. Deliver Us to Evil is probably one of the more catchier songs on here. And I like Lightbearer for its chunkiness. I love the blast beats that are going on and just the riff, da, da, dun, 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 that's super heavy, man. I love it. Overall, I find this album to just be very good from a songwriting standpoint. I feel it's much more mature, in my opinion. But it's very Die Hard is Murder, and it's very deathcore. If you've enjoyed Die Hard is Murder throughout their entire career, then I think you would still really like this album. One that I find the best part of Die Hard is Murder is the vocals, and CJ is just one of the most in-your-face, just eat-you-alive vocalists in all of fucking metal, in my opinion. It's just, I would take Absolute Genocide or Coffin Dragger or just any of them, Violent Reckoning, and it's just like, sometimes it just pains you to hear his vocals, because it's just, they're so just disgusting and just incredible. I love the range he has, but more so he's more of just a mid-range type of vocalist, and it's just so devastating. I just feel like he's out to kill everybody. And live, I feel the same exact way. This band is incredible live. I really wish I could have went to the Mayhem Fest this year, because I would have loved to see him again. But man, is his vocals just incredible on here. I find the lyrics very entertaining as well. Just reading through some of them, just very solid from vocal standpoint. On the guitar side, like I say, it's very deathcore. It very much sticks in that style, but they have some solid riffs, and this band has some solid solos. And I feel they don't use solos a lot, but I feel they're very good when they're used, and I love them. Andy Marsh, I believe, is the guitarist's name, and he is just solid. I mean, the breakdowns are very well used, I feel. Not entirely original, but you can't really do an original breakdown anymore. It's hard to do. But the riffs can be crunchy, they can be fast, they can be everything that you love about deathcore, and then throw on top of that really well shreddy and well written, executed solos. It's just awesome. I find this album to be a very entertaining listen. I'm not sure if it'll make my top 20, but it's certainly one of the better albums that I have listened to this year, for sure. So I really, really dig it. I hope you dig it too. I'm going to give this album an 8 out of 10. I do really enjoy it. It's a fun time. I think you'll have fun with it too. So yeah, check it out. Thy Art Is Murder with Hate. Look at that awesome album art. No, I'm not being sarcastic. It says something. Let me know what you think of this album. See you around. Where's the pause button?